Welcome to phase 4 of the cleanse, everybody. If you've made it this far, it's time to turn on the juice, literally. Keep in mind, if you're 2.5, 3 weeks into the cleanse like you should be drinking plenty of water throughout the day, roughly about 8 glasses of water. And make sure, if you can, you're getting distilled water within there. And try to, as we head into phase 4, include more distilled water along with spring water. At this point, you can drink herbal tea throughout the day. And we're going to focus on, for about 2 days or 3 days, whatever you can manage, one very simple cleanse that involves these 5 ingredients. Now you can drink this shake throughout the day when you are hungry. That's not to say you're going to sip it all day long, but maybe have 2 or 3 sessions where you drink maybe a couple of cups of this. Of course, in your Vitamix to start, put in a little water at the bottom so things can get churning in the mix. Finally, make sure all of these ingredients are organic. You can get ginger and turmeric root at the natural food store usually. Especially ginger is easy to find. And if you can't find the fresh turmeric root, you could just take a capsule, 2 capsules of turmeric per day, which are usually in 300 milligram doses, or take a tincture form in your tea or under the tongue before you drink your tea or water. First, we're going to add 2 medium-sized carrots, then a green apple for sweetness, a half a beet for the colon, to clean out the colon. And then we're going to add our half thumb of ginger and then our half thumb of turmeric root. This is a tasty drink, especially for the first day. Now, by day 3, you're going to be done with it. Of course, you can add in some kale and some spinach or other greens at will to kind of boost up the nutrient content in this drink as well. And you can also put in some spirulina or another superfood of your choice. But this is the baseline, and the combination of properties, vitamins and minerals from these fruits and vegetables, it really optimizes a nutritional intake. We're not worried about taste right now. We're going hard for about 3 more days with a liquid protocol here, and we're going to be experiencing a tremendous lightness in our feeling throughout the day. Even almost a spiritual connection some of you will feel. Some of you may feel tired as well, which is okay. If you're experiencing any lightheadedness or anything in the way of dizziness, of course, you want to start gradually incorporating a little bit more denser food. So you can add in maybe some nuts or some soup, some vegetable soup broth. Otherwise, go 2 or 3 days with this and see how you feel. Everybody, I put these 3 words up because this is what's happening in our digestive system right now. First of all, we're resting our organs. We're resting the overloaded and overworked liver and kidneys and pancreas because they're always processing what we're putting in our bodies in the form of heavier food. Right now, you're giving those organs a chance to self-massage and self-regulate so that they can, in turn, repair. And so we're also cleansing, we're cleaning the organs out as well. And so by cleaning, we're allowing some of that bacteria and some of that fungal matter from different forms of candida to dislodge itself from the walls of our organs. Speaking of which, you can continue with the warm lemon water in the morning or warm tea in the morning before you have your new shake. So remember, as we're cleaning the gut, we're also cleaning the emotional karmic content of our being. Remember how the gut is connected very much with the brain, with the head, through the vagus nerve, etc. So we're cleaning out a lot of emotional karmic past knots that are within our energetic system, within our channels, our meridians, on an energetic level. Food weighs us down. This is why people fast during Ramadan and other spiritual cleanses, because food not only weighs us down physically, but it weighs us down spiritually as well. So right now you're aligning the body, mind, spirit connection, the whole being, with the elements of the earth, with the elements of the universe, because you're putting in your body pure biological markers of life. That is, things that come naturally from the earth in their truest form, in their raw, unadulterated form. Finally, we're fusing minerals and vitamins into the organs, into the system. That means oxygen as well. If you're drinking these shakes and you've cut out all of the unnecessary things, you're getting a wealth of vitamins and minerals that are bioavailable or able to be absorbed, also able to compound or partner with one another, such as calcium, magnesium, etc., and regulate themselves in the proper levels. So even though it doesn't feel good at this point, you just want a bowl of oatmeal, all kinds of good things are happening. Just be patient and be strong and hang in there. Phase 5 includes this sort of exit strategy that presents us with the option of doing an enema. I'm not going to demonstrate the enema, but you can buy an enema kit online for less than 20 bucks, and it is well worth it. They can last, for 20 or 30 years, if not longer. Here's the basic enema kit after you attach all the tubes together. There's not really that many tubes. And yeah, you're going to fill up your liquid, your clothes in this bag here, and then you just hang it on the shower head. You're going to put some shea butter or coconut oil on the end here. This is the part that goes up the wazoo. And you can lay in your tub, just lay on the back, or lay on the front, or lay on the side, or whatever. Make sure that when you're done, you clean this thing out with very hot water and detach this part from the bag. Okay, you're going to pull this tube out from the bag so that you don't have any mildew that builds up. We're going to keep the enema safe and simple. We're going to do 1 gallon of distilled water along with 3 tablespoons of fresh clove. Clove is like a maroon color herb, and it has this amazing ability of attracting bacteria and toxins, and then bringing and escorting those toxins out, of course, the back end with the enema. A couple of pointers for the enema: make sure that you are using lukewarm water, and make sure you take your time and do this in the morning, first thing in the morning. Make sure you clean and sanitize your enema kit, every part of the tubing or bag that you're using, and sanitize, of course, the bathtub or any area of the bathroom that you come into exposure with. The exit is very important and has to be done correctly. Do not get impatient at this point. It could ruin your whole cleanse, and even worse. You have to be patient at this point and pull back the reins on the chariot of going into the cupboard and just crashing into a bowl of cereal. Day 1 after the liquid fast, you're going to get yourself some miso soup. This is a Japanese fermented soup, and you're going to make it with steamed vegetables, and you're going to have that throughout the day. All right, this is an excellent transitional meal. Fermented food, of course, putting probiotics in the gut, and you're going to take probiotics as well, the same ones that I had advised in the first video for phase 1. Make sure you're taking your probiotics at this point now in the morning after your enema. You can do enema for about 2 days, okay, if you'd like, and follow up and do one maybe the next week if you want. Day 2 after the miso soup, you can start incorporating a salad and some fruits, and maybe have for dinner add a half a cup of white rice into your steamed vegetable meal. You can also do the miso in day 2 as well, okay? But you want to get that fermented food in there, and miso soup is the perfect, very light meal that you can have. That kind of warms up the stomach and gets us thinking about digesting solid food again. After 2 days of salad, fruit, steamed vegetables, and miso soup, you can then begin to incorporate some nut milk and go back to maybe your banana shake, and maybe even have some oatmeal with a little bit of honey added to it if you want to incorporate some sweetness, and slowly work your way back through the same phases that we went into by about day 4 after your liquid cleanse. Do not start frying up food in your kitchen or running into a fast food place to get a cheeseburger, or start drinking a wine or anything else. Stay away from those things, the processed foods, the gluten as well. Stay away from those foods that we originally cut out for phase 1, at least for a week. And of course, try to stay away from them as much as possible from this point on, period. I've done this cleanse about half a dozen times, and it's really benefited me on so many levels. I'm looking forward to beginning here phase 3 myself at this point. So send me an email, call me, whatever you'd like to do, wherever. Let me know where you are with the cleanse. If you have any specific questions, I'd like to hear from you. Hope all is well. Take care. Hang in there.